If the Dark Knight can't get his nightmares under control and vanquish insomnia from his body and mind, then the world itself may already be doomed. What'll happen next? Well, I'll top into the pages of Night Terror's Batman issue number 2, the grand finale to this tie-in series, and find out what happens next together, shall we? So then, as we rejoin the book, poor Batman is once again still being tortured by his inner demons. In this case, insomnia cast him as Joe Chill the night his parents were murdered in Crime Alley. And you know what? I know I mentioned it last time, but it bears repeating. The Harley Quinn TV show already did this bit, and for my money actually did it a little bit better. Bruce is attacked by more of those spooky little children that are meant to represent his inner child. They goad Batman, saying that deep down he wanted his parents to die because he wanted to be Batman. Again, not giving these nightmares any points for their reads when it comes to psychology, but hey, you know what, make of that what you will. If nothing else though, this newest attack proves to Batman that he's been going about this nightmare business all wrong. If he continues to fight his inner demons, struggle against the ghosts of his past, then he'll be swept away. Instead, what he should be doing is just embracing the weirdo dream logic of everything that's happening to him right now, and indeed he does, imagining a scenario wherein he actually has all the powers of Superman. In a funny little bit, Bruce in his internal monologue says, you know what, I should probably unpack this particular feeling later on, but no time. Now, while I stand by what I've been saying about all of these Night Terror tie-ins, about how a lot of them are really thin and unnecessary and don't say anything new, for what it's worth though, I think the art in this one really is firing on all cylinders. This collage here especially really does take the cake, wherein we see snapshots of Batman's life, his loves, his victories, as well as horrors yet to come, dark possible futures. Lives that he could have lived if the universe had only turned out differently for him, and because this is Joshua Williamson writing this one, there's a good chance that some of these actually might come to pass in the future. Now, what exactly is Batman looking for in the deep dark recesses of his subconscious? Well, something called the Black Door, the place which he hides his deepest, darkest fear. Insomnia naturally jumps to the conclusion that the Nightmare Stone, the prize that he's been seeking since this Night Terror story began, must be hidden behind the Black Door. And as such, he once again summons the Gunbat monster. Another one of his sleepless nights, a creature living in horrible juxtaposition representing the two symbols most associated with Batman, the symbol of the gun that he denied and the symbol of the bat that he embraced. And yes, as everyone in my comment section has been saying, this thing really does reek of Chainsaw Man. No, you're not wrong. Insomnia actually can't stay long as he ends up getting pulled away. Want to know why? Be sure to read the main Night Terrors book. Batman actually ends up defeating Gunbat pretty easily in a fun scene wherein his bat logo actually ends up enveloping his entire body and giving him the ability to briefly stop bullets. And hey, because this is a nightmare and none of this is real, Batman is allowed to brutally rip the head off this Gunbat creature, killing it. After all, no-kill rules don't extend to dreams. Now, what exactly is behind the Black Door? What is so secret that Batman hides it away even from himself? Well, the answer at first might not surprise you. It is that moment in time wherein Batman lost his inner child, the night wherein his parents were murdered in Crime Alley. But here's the thing though, as Batman explains, what really scared him was the fact that he was alone in that alley for about 90 minutes before the cops ended up finding him. It was in that time Bruce made that solemn vow to himself to forever war on crime and villainy. It was, after all, the promise of a child, a promise that Bruce as an adult has done everything in his power to try and keep, but secretly though he wonders to himself, what would that child think if he could see Batman today? Would he be scared? Would he be disappointed? And it really is that feeling of uncertainty that keeps Batman up at night. That is his deepest, darkest fear, the fact that he may never know. Still though, for what it's worth, the past is the past and this is now, and Batman opts to take this opportunity to try and speak some kindness to his inner child when he needs it most, saying that while Bruce might feel scared and alone now, there'll come a day when he'll have more friends than he could ever imagine, friends who can fly, shoot fire from their eyes, deflect bullets with their bracelets. But more than that, he'll have a whole family of sidekicks, children who will make him a better man and a better person. Little Bruce does actually have a question for his older counterpart: why a bat? Because they're cool, they both agree. It's at that moment Bruce ends up getting pulled to the light and back to the waking world, but before he does, he makes a little pit stop along the way to look at a couple more of those Batman of Zur and Ah, in a scene that is no doubt here solely to help set up the next Chip Zdarsky arc. When Batman finally does wake up, Deadman, the one who is piloting his body, is nowhere to be found. Worse still, Gotham seems to be in flames, attacked by horrifying nightmare creatures. As an injured Damian explains, the heroes already had their big fight with Insomnia, and unfortunately they lost, as the comic comic comes to a close. But if you want to find out what happens there, you gotta read the next couple issues of Night Terrors. And so that was Night Terrors Batman issue number 2, everybody. And overall, I thought it was actually kind of okay. Mainly the ending saves it. Which is good because everything else either felt like retread territory when it comes to Batman fighting his inner demons and facing his fears. Even Gunbat, despite all the promotion, ended up being really underwhelming. But you know what? When Joshua Williamson actually lets his guard down and is allowed to tell just a sweet little story wherein Batman comforts his inner child and tells him that everything is going to be okay, maybe I'm just a big softie, but I kinda loved it. Throw in, as I mentioned, some actually really impressive and really creative art, and you actually have a strong enough conclusion to this 2-part series. Again, I feel like all of this probably could have been done in 1 issue, not 2, but hey, then they couldn't keep selling us tie-ins all summer long. Overall, though, I would actually give this one a 7.5 out of 10, and I'm actually surprised I ended up doing that. I hope all these other Night Terror books can end equally as strong. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, thanking you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out my Amazon link down in the description. Yes, that's right, the Cape Joel channel officially has its own Amazon storefront now. You can pick up a comic or anything else for that matter, and if you did, you'd really be helping me in the channel. So with that out of the way everyone, I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.